morning. Today is Wednesday. It is the middle of the week. This is WGTV Today. I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kim Best. Good morning. Glad to have you on this Wednesday.
Oh boy, it is September 11th today, and it will be all day.
Yes, it will.
Okay, just checking. All right, who's on today's program there,
On
Kim?
today's show, we have information about the Blue Star Highway. You don't want to miss that.
That is some great information here. There's a movement afoot to bring a Blue Star Highway to Wayne County, long overdue, and you're going to hear all about it and what the Blue Star Highway is and represents, and it's a good thing. So we need that here in Wayne County. We're going to hear all about it.
We will. Oh, don't forget, today's the farmer's market.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody go down and buy some good old local produce.
It is indeed.
It's held right there, of course, at Herman Park in the parking lot over on the Herman Street side. And I mean, Wayne and I have been out there so many times, and they have lots of goodies.
Oh, boy.
Produce, plants, and the list goes on and on. Homemade jams. So you don't have much longer. I think we've got through the end of September.
Yeah.
So get out and get your local produce and support our farmers.
You know, that is so important, too. Support
Yes, it
our
is.
farmers. We need to help our farmers as much as we can. And one way, and it's a win-win.
It is, because the food is amazing.
Yeah, it is.
And healthy for you.
Yeah, and you know, they have things besides the veggies and fruits as well.
Yes, they do.
People out there with jewelry.
Jewelry, and we saw honey, fresh honey.
Yeah.
The list goes on and on of things. You'll be surprised. You ought to go check it out.
Oh,
They'll
yeah.
be there this morning from about 9 o'clock to this afternoon about 5 or 6.
That's about right, yeah. Anyway, that's at Herman Park.
That's right, today.
Okay, today. Tomorrow, September 12th, there is going to be a thing on growing...
A workshop?
A workshop, thank you.
A thing.
A thing workshop working on growing a fall vegetable garden. This is going to be in Fremont tomorrow afternoon at 3:30 at the Fremont Public Library on Goldsboro Street in Fremont, beginning at 3:30 in the afternoon, growing a fall vegetable garden. Also tomorrow morning at Mount Olive College in the Hennessy Room at Lois K. Murphy Regional Center, adjacent to the cafeteria there, there is going to be a workshop on backyard composting.
Wow.
Composting. People don't realize how good compost is and
Yes,
how
it makes a difference.
it does make a difference, and it's free. You have to do the work, but it doesn't cost you any money. It's all free. You're talking grass clippings and yard waste. And
But you can learn how to make it all work.
Exactly. So this is tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock in Mount Olive.
Do you need to register?
College. It doesn't say you do.
Okay.
But yes.
You do need to register?
You do need to register.
So how do you do that?
You do that by calling the extension office at 731-1520. 731-1520. Thank you for that.
Sure.
You must register before you attend.
They probably need to know that they've got enough seating for
They
everyone.
need to know how many people are coming.
That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Don't forget, City Council meeting is this Monday night. It is September the 16th. 5 o'clock is the work session, and 7 o'clock is the formal meeting in City Council chambers. We'd love to see you there and hear what's happening right here in your city.
And of course, the following morning, that would be a Tuesday morning, beginning at 8 o'clock, the Wayne County Commissioners will have their meeting, starting with a briefing at 8 o'clock, and then the meeting itself begins at 9 a.m. And everyone's invited to attend both sessions. And that includes you, of course.
That's right.
That's right. Okay, so be there. Let's
And if
see.
you're not, we'll have it on YouTube and on both of the city and the county's website, so you'll be able to see it afterwards, so you can see it from the comfort of your own home if you have the internet.
That's exactly right. Okay, birthdays today.
Yes.
Hulk Hogan.
Oh, wow. How old is the
Well,
Hulk?
he is 60 today. He
Not
is.
the Hulk, but Hulk Hogan.
Well, the Hulk. That's incredible. The Hulk is 60 today. Hulk Hogan is. Also a birthday today for other people as well.
Really?
Yeah, Steve Wozniak.
Now tell me who that is. Remind me.
Well, if you've ever heard of the two Steves, that would be Steve Wozniak and Steve Jobs. He and Steve Jobs
that's right.
started Apple together. And Wozniak is having a birthday, and I don't know why you never heard that much from Wozniak, but...
You hear a lot more about Steve Jobs.
Yeah, you did, before he passed, of course, and even after he passed. But Wozniak and Jobs were right there together and did this together. They started the Apple empire, and it is indeed an empire.
Absolutely.
I am telling you. Birthday today would have been for Mike Douglas. I don't know if you know who Mike Douglas is, but he was a TV star back in a long time ago. Died in '06, but he would have been an older guy.
I guess he's not the Michael Douglas we know.
No. Oh, yeah.
He's still doing quite well.
He's doing quite well, except for his marriage.
Uh-oh. We won't go there.
Oh, well, yeah, well, they're not doing too well. And that's too bad. They have 2 kids. Anyway, besides all that stuff, Arlene Dahl is having a birthday today.
Who's that?
She is a fantastic actress, a very lovely lady. She turns 88 years today. She acted for MGM.
Yes.
She was a leading lady, promoted her own line of cosmetics, and she is having a birthday. She's 88 years today.
Well, happy birthday if it's your special day.
There you go. Happy, happy, joy, joy. All right. Well, I just thought I'd throw that in.
Well, Wayne, I think it might be time to go to our interviews.
Is it time?
I believe it might be.
Our guests in the studio today, we want to welcome from the Evergreen Garden Club, Anna Lawson and Dr. Betty SLOWINSKI. Ladies, thank you so much for being with us today.
Well, thank you for allowing us to be here.
I appreciate you coming in.
Here.
We want to talk about something really important, very important. Now, first of all, give me a little background. You're the president of the Evergreen Garden Club. Tell me about the club.
Well, we are very proud of our little club. We've been around since 1959, so this club has been here over 60 years.
It's a long time.
Yes, and we have about 23 members who are active in all ventures of gardening. Okay. You know, we like to play in the dirt, so.
Oh, yes, love that dirt. Yeah,
so, yes, we have wonderful projects that we do throughout the year, and some of them are in continuous form, some of them we pick up yearly. And today we are here to talk about one of our newest projects that the Garden Club is going to take on.
We want to talk about the Blue Star
That's
marker
right. It's
today.
about the Blue Star Memorial Highway marker.
Do you take on this type of, this size of project? I mean, this is a pretty big deal.
Yeah, well, we haven't done it in this scale, but let me explain to your viewers that this Blue Star Memorial Highway marker is part of projects of the North Carolina Garden Clubs and National Garden Clubs of America. So it's been around since 1946.
Oh, okay.
It goes back, way back there, to pay tribute to the military. And so this project is part of the programs that are offered through the State Garden Club. So there's a story behind it. I will tell you how it came about to take this project on. It was back in January. Betty had a presentation to our club. You know, we have nice programs, monthly programs.
Yes.
So she presented a program on the history of the Blue Star Memorial Highway markers and patriotic displays, you know, to give our club a nice information. It was a wonderful program. And it got the members interested in that project. But of course, we had to do more research on that. So Betty volunteered in her busy life to do the background research and find out more about the Blue Star Memorial.
All right,
so in March, she presented the her findings, and the club decided to take on this project.
Okay.
So that's
well,
where
Betty,
we are.
as if you didn't have enough to do,
Yes.
Dr. Betty SLOWINSKI, you're a professor at Mount Olive College.
Adjunct now.
Adjunct. I always had trouble saying that. That's a tough one. But this keeps you really busy, I know, along with everything else.
Right.
But,
well, yes, but when you find something that is really needed and worthwhile, then you just have to get in there and try to make it happen.
Well, tell me about the Blue Star, and you can see the big picture behind us here. This is an example of a Blue Star Memorial Highway marker.
Yes.
Tell me, what is the Blue Star Highway? What does it mean?
This began after World War II, and the National Garden Clubs wanted to do something to recognize those people who were serving in the military and the veterans, as well as the deceased veterans that had served our country. They began the highway markers in 1949, and they are sponsored by multiple organizations. For example, it can be the National Garden Club that decides to sponsor a marker. It can be the State Garden Club. It can be an individual garden club that works with the state to do it. And so as I began the research, I found out that there are approximately 70 of these in North Carolina, but there is not one in Wayne County. And with our military presence here, with all the veterans that we have here, we felt like that this was something that was definitely missing. When you look at the surrounding counties, there's one at Warsaw, at the
the rest area there, on Highway
There's
40.
one in Smithfield, there's one in Rocky Mount, but there's not one in Wayne County. And we just, when I said that to our garden club, they just could not believe that we were missing this. There are, I think I might have said, at least 70 throughout the state. There are multiple types of designations of Blue Star highways, and at least 2. One, and I saw this one as I was coming into Wayne County from Raleigh. There's the big green rectangular roadside marker that looks like the green overhead signs.
Right.
And it says that Highway 70 is a Blue Star highway. And so I really had to do a lot of searching because it's not easy to find the information as to who put those markers up. I discovered that that was the Department of Transportation sponsored those. And in addition to a particular area or county or city being recognized as having a Blue Star memorial, there are highways that are designated. Highway 70 is a Blue Star highway that you will see. It's dedicated to our military citizens and veterans. Interstate 40 is one.
Right.
So those are the 2 highways that have been designated that way, and the DOT has put those green signs up. But once you see this beautiful Blue Star memorial marker, then you realize that there's something missing that we don't have, that other people have. And the way you have it projected behind us shows approximately the size of it.
Right.
When you look at it, and it's installed, it's over 8 feet tall. I contacted, of course, the Department of Transportation, because anything that goes on our highways has to be done in conjunction with DOT.
Right.
We were very fortunate in that the man who represents this area happens to be a Wayne County native.
Yes, he is.
And so he took the information from us to the committee in Raleigh, and they approved the fact that we thought that a good place to have this was on Highway 70 at the Spence Avenue exit.
Excellent.
Because so many people go by that way. Our first thought was that we would put it on the side that goes toward Walmart, but I'm in examining it because a veteran suggested to me, Betty, you might look at the other side because there is a much bigger area of median, I guess you would call it, there. And I think it really would show up better perhaps there. Now what they require, it cannot be right on the highway because of wrecks that might occur.
Right.
And they volunteered, and this was a wonderful finding, that they would put it in the planted area, therefore mowers would not damage the base of it and so forth, and that they would maintain it.
Oh.
They will assume the cost of installing it, and they will maintain it.
Well, that's wonderful.
So that is just wonderful.
So the only thing we need to do is get the marker.
We need to get the money to get the marker.
We need to get the money to get the marker. Okay.
That's right.
All right. Well, how much? Well, first of all, the DOT will install it and maintain it.
Yes.
That's wonderful, because there is an expense involved there.
Yes.
Exactly.
What does a marker cost?
This particular marker is less than $1,500. It's close to that. We're trying to raise $1,500 so that we can install some plants around the base of it.
Right.
When you look at the one at Warsaw, they have it on a raised circular bed, which they put annuals around there.
Right.
But we were thinking of something that would be lasting, and the red knockout roses are so patriotic and beautiful that we want to put the red roses around the base of it.
Roses would be, that's perfect.
So
That's perfect. So we need $1,500.
we need $1,500, and we have gotten a third of the way there.
Really? Already?
Yes, already, just by talking to a few organizations and individuals. And we had one newspaper article that came out after the 4th of July.
Right.
We've had some response to it, but we need more.
Okay.
And we thought, rather than us just putting together a type of fundraiser, that it would be much more meaningful if we allowed citizens to donate in honor of their family members or so forth. And we will plan a dedication ceremony. Our goal is to raise the funds by early September because it takes 2 months for the company that manufactures the memorial for them to actually create it and get it here. So, you know, our goal, we would love to have it installed at Veterans Day in November, but it's all timing and it's all dollars.
All right, it's all timing and it's all dollars. We need $1,000 or better.
Right.
We need a minimum of $1,000, and you can donate to the Blue Star Highway Memorial Fund.
How we do that?
How do we do that? How do we contact you?
I have the address there. Diane Lewis is our treasurer, but if you, since we don't have that right here, I can just, now if they want to mail it to me, I will get it to Diane.
Do we have an email address, or do we have a way to contact you besides telephone?
Absolutely.
Direct?
BSLOWINS@bellsouth.net. And we'll be glad to, you know, to send them that or to do what we need to do, whether it's come to them or not. But we will put together a program for the dedication ceremony. We will name the persons that they want to honor or do this in memory of, and that will be a part of the ceremony. We will have, our goal is we will have military representatives there in uniform and some music. It'll be a nice dedication ceremony, and this is one that is done nationally when one of these markers is installed. So.
And we don't have a whole lot of time here. We want to get this ordered quickly, and we want to get it done right. We want to install it by Veterans Day in November, and now here's how you do it. You send an email to BSLOWINS at
bellsouth.net.
At bellsouth.net. Okay?
That's right.
And you make a contribution. You can make it in honor of a family member, and that would certainly be a wonderful gesture.
Yes.
Right.
And if you want to know more, does the Evergreen Garden Club have a website? Or,
we do not.
We do not do that that active with that.
We don't, but if they contact me, I'll be glad to send them written information about everything and and to talk to them by phone if they would like to.
Okay, so send your phone number and of course send your contribution via email information to B Slowinski. That's BSLOWINS. B Slowins. Okay.
Right. Yes.
At bellsouth.net.
And if they just would make the check to Blue Star Memorial, then that way they know the funds are going directly to this project. None of that, you know, will go for anything else.
And you've already raised $500.
Yes,
over 500. Over 500. Yes. They need only $1,000.
Yeah.
Only and that's under the circumstance. That's not a lot of money.
It is, and you know, like I said, rather than going all out for it in a project, we wanted individuals to feel an ownership and a pride in it, that when they ride down the highway, they can see, you know, this is in honor of my dad or whatever. I had a lady send me, in response to the newspaper article, a letter, and she said, my dad was not living in Wayne County, he was in Johnston County, but I'm in Wayne County. Can I give something in honor of him? And of course I said yes.
Yes, of course, of course.
And so,
that's wonderful. Well, this is long overdue for Wayne County. It's a Blue Star Memorial Highway marker, and it's, as I said, long overdue. Other counties, there's 70 in North Carolina, and you would think, here with all the military presence in Wayne County, not only Seymour Johnson, but all the retired from all the other branches as well. My goodness, we should certainly have a Blue Star Memorial Highway marker here. So again, that's BSLOWINS at bellsouth.net. And Anna, always great to see you.
Good to see you. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you
Betty,
so
always
much.
a pleasure. You take care.
You.
And thank you again.
Joining me in the studio today is Miss Jan Bradley. Jan is the Medical Laboratory Technology Program Director at Wayne Community College. It's a brand new program. Let's hear all about it. Hi, Jan, and welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you very much for having us today.
We are glad to hear about
thrilled
this.
with our new program and love to get all the information out to the public.
I bet so. So it's called Medical Laboratory Technology, and it's a degree program, correct?
Yes, it is.
So tell me a little more about what this job actually means, or this degree.
Okay. There are various places that an MLT could work after they get their degree. Most of them will be in a hospital or larger doctor's office. They also can work in reference labs, government labs, research labs, those kind of areas. But they would be a part of a team of pathologists, technologists, and technicians that provide information to physicians to aid in diagnosis, monitoring, and treatment of disease.
Well, how did this program come about at Wayne Community College?
Well, actually, it's been requested by local employers. So the job
Wonderful.
outlook is looking really good. They were having a problem filling some of their positions. So the college always tries to be responsive to our local employers
Absolutely.
to fill the job openings that they have.
And this is exciting and brand new, and people can enroll and be a part of this program starting this spring,
Yes,
correct?
yes. We will be starting to take the applications September the 2nd, actually, and through November the 7th, I think it is. And the class will actually start in the spring, so early January.
Wow, this is a wonderful opportunity right here, brand new at Wayne Community College. Well, tell me more about the actual curriculum and the training they'll receive.
Okay, well, it's a 2-year degree, it'll be 6 semesters. The first year takes place on the campus. We will have a lot of lectures and also some hands-on lab. So they actually get to use some of the instrumentation that they'll see once they get to their clinicals. Then the second year is a combination of those kind of things, and they also will go out into the community. Area hospitals, we're using Wayne Memorial, will be one of our big clinical sites, and several other local hospitals have graciously agreed to help us with our students. So they will be doing clinical rotations and kind of get their hands wet and see exactly what it's like.
That sounds like you all got it worked out nicely. Well, tell us about this particular, the MLT. Tell me about nationally. This is ranked pretty high in the jobs that people are looking for, correct?
It is. U.S. News and World Report, every year they rank the top 100 jobs, and MLT happens to fall at number 39. So
it's pretty high.
We're really glad about that. They look at the salary outlook, the job outlook, the working conditions, and those kind of things to use in their ranking process.
Well, tell me more about what someone could expect, a salary range.
Okay. According to the Bureau of Labor, currently the average for MLTs is around $39,000. That includes newly graduates and people with experience. Locally, a new graduate with no experience is probably can expect around $32,000 a year.
Okay, and then work up to the 39.
Yes.
Possibly. Wow. Tell me about so you're saying the employment sounds pretty good. Tell me
Yes,
more about that outlook.
Okay. Well, as I said, the employers around have job openings that they have had difficulty with filling, so they have requested that we do this program. And the U.S. Department of Labor estimates that they'll see a 15% increase in job openings in the coming years.
Oh my goodness, so it's definitely needed. It's been requested. You all are listening to that request. You're offering this 2-year program right here at Wayne Community College. How better to get enrolled in a program that you already know jobs are sitting there being requested.
Right.
And to be able to be certified right here at Wayne. That's fantastic. That really is. So tell me more about the applications.
Okay, we will, because it is a limited admission program, there is an extra application part of the process that happens, and that will be starting in September 2nd.
Okay.
So just a few weeks away, we'll start doing this application process, and then we'll be accepting students through that process to start in the spring, early January.
So wow, if you're interested, you need to get on board quick.
Yes, and that application packet is available on our website, waynecc.edu.
Wonderful. And that's the MLT.
Yes.
Well, tell me more about scholarships. Are there some available?
There are definitely scholarships available through various there's various financial aid methods available. One that we're really excited about is the Top 10 Scholarship that's being granted, and that is an annual scholarship that covers the full cost of in-state tuition and any kind of required supplies. And so our program has qualified for that for the coming year.
So is that a program or a scholarship that you can find on the Wayne Community College website?
Yes.
So you just look for Top 10 Scholarship. That's the name of that one.
Yes.
Well, tell me one more time about some places of employment that we can expect to see these graduates, because we expect graduates right here from Wayne in 2 years. So tell me where in our community we'll see them again.
Okay, well, our largest employers are going to be hospitals. So, for instance, Wayne Memorial, Johnston, Evergreen, Smithfield, Wilson, the various counties around will have hospitals that will definitely be hiring MLTs. Also, areas like LabCorp, different kind of reference labs around. Some of the larger physicians' offices that have their own labs in-house will be hiring those. Cherry Hospital hires MLTs. So there are various areas around.
Well, if someone is out there and you're listening right now to this and you are interested in pursuing a medical degree and you feel like this would fit for you, give them a call. Jan Bradley, give her a call right at Wayne Community College. Can you tell us that phone number?
Yes, my number is 919-739-6781.
Medical Laboratory Technology Program, 2-year degree, starts in the spring. If you're interested, go ahead and get that application ready and get those scholarships and that financial aid ready to start in the spring. Well, congratulations.
Okay, thank you very much.
We are thrilled to have one more fantastic degree offered in our community, and thank you for heading that up and directing it and keeping this moving forward.
Right, and thank you for the opportunity to get the word out.
Absolutely, and that's what's happening at Wayne Community College.
And we're back on WGTV today, and Blue Star Highway.
Yes.
I hope we're able to do something with that. They don't need a lot of money. They're almost there, and we're running out of time on this thing here.
Yes.
So be sure that you go ahead and contact Anna or Betty and get more information about that and participate.
That's right. And just so you know, all of these shows are also on WGTV. They are on our website, the City of Goldsboro's website, the county's website. You can access them there if you'd like to see them later in the day, or if you'd like to be able to show them to someone else, you can send the link because they're on YouTube.
That's exactly right. On YouTube, there's 2 ways you can get there. One way is to go to the county website, that's waynegov.com, and then on the right-hand side of that page, you can click on the YouTube link. Thank you very much. YouTube link, and see, I'm still on hiatus. I'm sleeping a lot. In fact, I'm asleep right now. But you go onto the YouTube site, and you can find the day in fact, you can go all the way back.
You certainly can. Back from the very first day we started the show last year in September.
You can't go before that.
No. But you can also go to the City of Goldsboro's website, which is goldsboronc.gov. Click on YouTube. There you go. You'll find it. It'll take you straight to WGTV.
That's exactly right. All right. There's a lot of stuff going on.
There is. And today, of course, is 9/11.
9/11, yes.
And as you go about your day, do remember those that were killed during 9/11 in that tragic event.
And the attack on America.
That's exactly right.
Always remember that and never forget it. And of course, you mentioned that to anyone. The date means so much to anyone. It, of course, it's inspired music. It's inspired people to write. It was, of course, a tragedy that is unsurpassed in American history.
We'll never forget it.
Never forget it. So remember where you were. I do.
I do too.
When it happened.
I think most of us do.
Most of us do indeed. So say a prayer.
Absolutely.
All right. I guess we'll be back tomorrow.
We will. Don't forget, today is Farmers Market all day long. Go on out to Herman Park and visit.
And tomorrow's Thursday, right?
Tomorrow's Thursday.
So do we have any idea who's on tomorrow's program?
Let's see. I believe we're going to have some people stop by from Top Hat Ballroom, which is going to be so exciting to talk about a new program they're offering for youth.
Oh, yes.
You remember that?
I do remember that. That's great, yeah.
We're going to have someone here from the police department talking about things that are happening at Goldsboro PD.
Oh, yeah, things.
And Catherine LaChaux from United Way is here.
Outstanding.
So stay tuned tomorrow. Join us at 7 a.m. on WGTV Today.
Starts at 7 o'clock and continues throughout the day at different times, so join us then. Until then, my name is Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kim Best, and this is what's happening in your community.